Hey guys, my name is Savan Bhatia, and this video is really important, guys, especially for participants who are planning to cover longer distances like 100 kilometers or maybe 200 kilometers. So in this video, we'll be discussing that what if a participant wants to cover these longer distances by doing multiple rides in a day. So let's see. So the question arises that can I ride multiple times a day? So the answer is yes. Multiple rides in a day will be considered for single ride distance challenges like 200 kilometers ride. But there are certain criteria that we have to keep in mind so that our rides gets considered. So let's discuss these criteria. So the first criteria is that all rides shall start within the same day. They should be starting on the same day. And the other criteria is that the stop time and the start time, the difference between both of them of the following rides should be less than 30 minutes. The maximum difference can be of 30 minutes, correct? And the other thing that we have to keep in mind is, guys, that all this data should be auto-imported. So if we try to put this data manually, unfortunately, our rides won't be considered. So please keep this in mind. So for a better clarity on the subject, there is an example that we can discuss. So let's see. So let's say there's a challenge on stage 2 that says that we have to go for a ride of 80 kilometers. Now this ride can be done as two rides in continuation. So for example, we start our ride at 5 a.m. and end time of the same ride is of 7:15 a.m. Now for any particular reason, we want to take a break or we have to stop. So the maximum time that we can stop for is of 30 minutes. And then like the second ride starts at 7:28 a.m. and the end time is of 10:10 a.m. Now this whole ride will be considered as a single ride because the stop and the start time, the difference between both of them was of 13 minutes, which is less than 30 minutes, correct? Now in this whole situation, we could go two ways. One is the following way. The other way is we cannot stop our Strava. So what will happen then is we may lose our speed points in this procedure, but there won't be any clock ticking that we have to follow. So these are the two ways we can, consider a longer ride and we can complete a longer distance. And we also have to keep in mind that if we want to do multiple rides and we want it to be considered as a single ride, the minimum distance for the same should be of 50 kilometers. So you have to complete more than 50 kilometers through a multiple rides so that it can be considered as a single ride. Correct? I hope you find this video informative, and that's me, Savan, signing off.